I'm full of cold and I'm full of sickness right now. If you hear the cat flap going, if you see, or if this falls over, it's probably because a cat's knocked it over more so than anything. So I've been trolling YouTube recently, and the content of my feed has changed dramatically. Whereas before I was looking at video games and a lot of video game compilations and comedies and fun stuff, the tone of my YouTube scrolling and TikTok doom scrolling and Instagram scrolling has kind of taken a dark turn. And I think that very much is in correlation to where my life is at the moment. A lot of videos that I've been seeing on YouTube and a lot of content that I've been seeing on pretty much most of my social media is about self-improvement and changing your life for the better and optimizing it. A lot of travel stuff, a lot of vlogs, a lot of this, a lot of that. I think due to incidents that have happened recently in my life, it has made me reflect and realise how short our time is on this planet. I really think that I have been taking for granted everything that I have. I've been taking for granted my body, I've taken for granted my health, I've taken for granted my situation, my circumstances, my life. I've taken everything sort of for granted. And I think that a lot of these videos that I've been watching, a lot of them have been along the same sort of line of like a 6-month transformation overhaul of your life, not just fitness transformation, but just an entire life revamp of, you know, your social situation, your family situation, work situation, creativity, satisfaction, just everything in your life, just a way to make yourself feel so much better than I do now. I don't know if this is making sense. Maybe I should have scripted this more. Long story short, a lot of the videos that I have been watching have been talking about self-improvement and have been talking about how to make your life, or how to live your life the most fulfilled way possible. The lighting is changing, I am sorry. I don't have a camera, I have fully just blinded myself then. I don't have lighting, I literally just have my phone on a tripod at the moment, because this is where we're starting, this is where we're at, this is what my life is at the moment. But a lot of these videos have been talking about self-improvement, self-changing, and a way to make you live your life to the fullest and feel most accomplished in what you do. And that doesn't mean burning yourself out and doing literally anything and everything. It is identifying in yourself what you actually take pride in and what you actually prioritize in your life. And I really do think I need to start doing that a lot better than what I do, because I don't prioritize anything really. And that really needs to change. I think my only priorities at the moment are work. If you were to see my work-life balance, it would be, the pie chart would be probably like 94% full with work. Because it's all I do, really. I go to work, I come home. I go to work, I come home. And that needs to change. Because although I love my job, I do love it, I don't want to be doing anything else. I don't want to quit. I don't want to reduce my hours. In fact, the opposite. I would like more time there because I love it so much. However, my life should not revolve around work. Work should revolve around my life, and I really need to start drilling that into my brain. And I would love to go through a bit of a transformation. What I'm talking about here is a bit of a 6-month transformation that people have been going on about quite a lot. It is currently the 13th of March. Now, I'm planning this sort of transformation to start on the 31st of March. The reason why it's going to be a little bit later, one is because one of the things that I want to start is the 75 hard challenge. I want to start that on a Monday, and the 31st is a Monday, and I was going to start it on the 1st of April, but that's a Tuesday, and that scratches my brain in a very unhappy way. No. That upsets me way too much. So we're starting on the 31st of March, because it's a Monday. That makes me feel better. And the other reason why I'm starting this on the 31st is because I want to plan out a bit more of what I actually want to achieve and what I want to accomplish in these next 6 months, because I would like to just focus on me. I'm very much a person, I'm very much a people pleaser. I know that about myself. I would not say that that is a good thing about me. I think it is quite a big flaw of mine, purely because I think, and I hate myself for this, but I'm very easy to take advantage of. And I wish I wasn't, and I know that I am, but I hate it. I hate that about myself. I'm also that person that won't reach out to other people because, one, I don't want to upset them, and two, because I don't want to be a burden on them. And that also needs to change, because if I need help, I need to say. People are not mind readers. People cannot read my mind. They need, if I need a hand, I need to ask. I'm not very good at it. I'm a very anxious little wee baby. And I need to fix all of that. Well, not fix it, because sometimes I do think that it's not all flaws. It's just the extreme nature of these habits of mine are very flawed. I think in moderation, it would be great to be a people pleaser, in moderation, but not in the extreme sense that I am experiencing these issues. So my plan is to make a list. I love a list. I like to go through a list. I want to make a list of all the things that I would like to achieve and the things that I feel are lacking in my life at the moment. Now, I'm worried that when I do this, I'm going to start spiraling, and I'm going to start really negatively thinking about myself and my life, and I'm going to get into a spiral. I'm going to be very sad. So that's another reason why I'm giving myself time to do this, because if my brain starts spiraling, I'm going to tap out. Because if I turn around and I go, right, where do I want to be? And then I start going, well, I'm not there yet. I'm never going to be there. I'm useless. As I do. But this is, let's be honest, going to be a very edited version of a little introduction about what I want to achieve. So I'm going to start making a little note and just some ideas of what I want and where I want to be. My number one goal that I already know that I want to achieve is I want to try and do the 75 hard challenge. I feel like everyone and their mother has heard about the 75 hard challenge. So if you don't know what it is, I'm going to be honest, Google it, because people can't be asked to listen to me talk and explain what it is. But I do want to achieve that just to try and kick myself out of this little rut that I feel like I'm in, fitness-wise. Because before, not even before winter, literally during winter, I was in a really good place where I would, make an effort and I'd go to the gym and I'd do this and I'd do that. Whereas now, I've had a day off today. I could have very easily gone to the gym, could have very easily gone for a run, could have very easily gone for a walk and enjoyed what you can see is clearly sunlight outside my window, but I have not done that because I can't face the idea of just going outside. I don't want to do it. I am in such a rut at the moment and I just want to kick myself in the backside and get it sorted, because I am wasting my life if I stay like this. So we're going to try and change. I'm not going to change everything, but we're going to try and change the things that are making me miserable. So I've written down everything that I want to complete in this 6-month transformation. There are 6 things and 6 subsections of those 6 things, if that makes sense. So to start off, I wrote down sort of who I want to be. And I've sort of thought about, what things do I aspire for? What things do I look up to in other people for? What things do I think is admirable in them that I would love to be myself? So the things that I've written down of who I want to be is I want to be smart, I want to be happy, I want to be stable, artistic, fit, confident, sociable, interesting, reliable, healthy, adventurous, creative, and I just wrote travel because that is what I want to do. As I said yesterday, it's a new day, as you can probably tell. Sorry, different clothes, but cat's still sleeping. I want to explore the world, and as I said yesterday, life is too short to think what ifs, and I need to be more adventurous and outgoing, because otherwise life is just going to pass me by. So the 6 things that I've put that I want to focus on is my fitness, my finances, there is a second cat, hey, my social life, being more adventurous, being more creative, and being smarter. So with the subcategories, I suppose you could say, in the fitness, the 6 things that I've written down that I want to do to improve my fitness is I want to complete the 75 hard challenge. I want to run a sub 2:30 half marathon. I want to be able to do a pull-up. I want to be able to do a push-up. Now I can do a push-up, but I want to be able to do a proper push-up. I want to do like the proper tricep ones that you see that people can do like hundreds of. That's what I want to do, or be able to do. I want to climb Snowdon again, and I want to be consistent in everything that I do, because I'm very much a person that's all or nothing, and if I start falling off and if I start not doing things and breaking out of that consistency, then it's really difficult for me to get back into it. So another reason why I want to do the 75 hard, because I have a feeling it's going to kick me up the backside and get me more consistent with what I do. In regards to my finances, the 6 things that I've written down is number 1, I want to pay off my credit card. Number 2, I want to start a side hustle. Don't know what it is, figure it out, but just something that maybe can make me a couple of extra pounds here and there, which would be quite nice. I want to save £5,000 if I can. I want to get a permanent position in my job. I am currently on a secondment there, but I would like to stay because I like it a lot there. I would like to do a no spend month, or 2 months, or however many months. It's a no spend 6th month. Number 6 is to find something that I love, either for free or that I have thrifted, and that can be literally anything. That can be furniture, that can be clothing, that can be shoes, that can be jewellery, anything at all, as long as it was either secondhand or free, and I have to absolutely love it. The 3rd thing is my social life. So number 1, I want to have a garden party. That is on the condition that I finally get the bloody garden sorted. It is on my to-do list. Number 2, I would like to make some new friends. Number 3, I would like to hang out with my work friends outside of work. Number 4 is to reconnect with old friends. Number 5 is to learn a new hobby in a class, so to go to a classroom. My thought process for that is that if I go somewhere and do a pottery class or something, I might meet someone there that I can be friends with. And number 6 is to invite my uni friends over. So all of my friends live down south, I live in the Midlands, and I would love for them to come over, see my house, meet my cats, and we can just have fun at mine. Should be really lovely. 4th thing is to be more adventurous. So number 1, I want to have a staycation by myself, which basically is where I have a vacation or a holiday in the UK. Number 2 is to explore a new city. So those 2 will hopefully go together. Number 3, go abroad. Number 4, book a holiday somewhere scary. Now, I don't mean the location to be scary. I mean the distance or the adventure to be scary in my mind. I have an idea of something that I want to do. Number 5 is to do something completely out of my comfort zone. I don't know what it is yet. There are many things that are out of my comfort zone, so I need to think of one and do that. And number 6, because I've literally popped it in the fuck it bucket, go skydiving. That one's not out of my comfort zone. That is something I've always wanted to do. So I've just thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to try and make that happen in 6 months. Or at least have it booked within this 6 months. Number 5, to be more creative, I've put write a script for a short film, write an outline for a book, start making regular YouTube videos, because this is fun and I like filming and I love recording and I love editing and I love all of that sort of stuff, and I've sort of gotten out of this fun little hobby. Number 5, I want to find my own style, clothing wise. I want to, I don't know, just be more confident in the things that I wear. And number 6, I want to make an item of clothing. So my mum does have a sewing machine, so I'm not going to go out and buy one. But I want to find a pattern that I like, find some fabric that I like, and I just want to give it a go at making something that I might actually wear. And the last thing for this 6-month transformation is I've put that I want to be smarter. So number 1, I want to learn Blender. I have it on my computer. I started making a donut, never got around to finishing my donut. Number 2, I want to read more. Number 3, I want to learn more anatomy and physiology, the human body. Number 4 is to learn a weird skill. Number 5 is to complete an online course. And number 6, because I couldn't think of anything, so I thought, hey, this is out of my comfort zone as well, is to create a beginner guide to teach my new weird skill. Now, I haven't figured out what my weird skill is going to be yet. I will figure it out. I've got 2 weeks to think of it, so we will think of it and we will make a guide, maybe. No, we will make a guide on how to do this weird thing. I don't know. We shall see. But these are the things that I've written down that I want to do, and you know what? I'm actually kind of excited to try and give it a go, really. We'll give it a go. I feel like I've do something out of my comfort zone. This entire thing is out of my comfort zone. Me putting my face on a camera is out of my comfort zone, just in case someone sees me. I don't want people that I know to see this, but it's out of my comfort zone and we're doing it. We're doing it. So I've printed off some things in an attempt to kind of keep track of this challenge, at least for the first month or so. So I've got what I've printed out here, a little spending tracker. So this is going to help with my no spend month, or multiple no spend months, hopefully. There's 23 columns, but the idea is that I don't actually want to be spending any money at all. Bills do not count because they need to go out. You know, my mortgage or my internet, my water, my electric, my gas, that needs to go out. That's a non-negotiable. And the cats as well, if they need anything, they get it. But anything extra, any extra money that I'm spending, I need to make a note of and kind of why, and then I can reflect why I'm spending this money. So like, say if I went out and I bought like 7 books, why did I buy those books? I've got so many on my shelf, I don't need any more books. It's just a way to try and keep me mindful of what hopefully I'm spending, and the idea of to stop me spending. The other thing that I've got, which will hopefully help with my goal of doing a sub 2:30 marathon, is a running log, which I've also printed out. You know, when I start, I don't know why I've put start and finish date, I meant time, whatever. The date that we did it, duration of it, the distance, and sort of location, because there's a really nice place that I kind of want to go and do a run. It'll just be nice, and then, you know, how I'm feeling and if I like it. Got a little running log there. There's a 75 hard challenge tracker. So, as you can see, it belongs to me. You know, so start date, end date. What goal am I trying to reach? Why am I doing this? What is going to be the most challenging part? How am I going to overcome it? And a final reward for the challenge. Little dates that I can cross off as a little to-do list. I know people put post-it notes on the side, but I'm just going to cross them off here. a daily tracker. So week 1, week 2, you get the gist. So I can tick them all. This is also why I'm starting on the 31st and not the 1st, because then I can do Monday to Sunday. Grocery list. So if I want to write anything down, I've printed out, it should be monthly. So I've printed out 3 of these and that's it. Reading log. So every single day I'll put down the title, the time that it's taken me, the rating, pages that I've read. I've got a daily water log to make sure that I'm drinking a gallon of water a day. I've already thought about what the hardest part of this challenge is, and that is going to be drinking a gallon of water a day, so we're just going to try our best for it. Before and after pictures. Before, how do I feel? After, how do I feel? And just some daily notes of anything that I want to jot down. As you could probably see that there's something underneath this one. It's not the one I just showed you. That is my weight measurements and stuff like that. I don't want to show you guys that because I don't think it's going to be helpful to you or for me. I've basically made a little mini book for this challenge, and we're going to hope that this kind of helps because I love a tick box. I love a to-do list. I love a list if you haven't already noticed. And yeah, we're going to try it. And if I think of anything else, if I decide that these aren't working for me, then I won't use them again. If I decide that, I mean, I will use this and I will force myself to use it, but at the end of it, if I've discovered that this was actually a ball ache, then I won't do it. But like these, if I decide that they aren't working, then I just won't use them again, or I'll change the design, or I'll change some stuff. This is the start, and this is the plan. I know we're going to ignore the spending tracker, but I have a book coming today. This is starting in 31st of March, okay? It's not starting today, it's starting next week. Or the week after. But yeah, I've got a book arriving today to try and get kick-started and prepare myself for the 75 hard challenge. Whoop whoop.